Who said camping in your back garden is the easy option? I had a big thorn stuck in my thumb putting the tarp up. See, it's dangerous. Well, hi guys, thanks for joining me. Tonight's a bit of an experiment. Still can't go out, still can't go and camp anywhere. I'm on annual leave for a week from work, and I'm feeling a bit restless. Carmen's still working, Isaac's homeschooling all day, so I had to think of something to do. So I've got myself a Snugpak Softie Elite sleeping bag, and I'm going to see what it's like tonight when it's really cold. I'm layered up. I've got some Brigdale shoes. I've got a merino wool long johns, a merino wool base layer. I've got this army surplus buhl top, I think they call it, one of these Swedish tops. I've got this wool jumper, woolly hat of course, and I can put a down jacket on if I get too cold. So it's, as I say, it's an Elite 3, it's not an Elite 4, so I'm just going to see what it's like and let you know in the morning as an experiment really. It's due to get, if I look at the Met Office, they're predicting it's going to be a snow shower around about 4 o'clock. That's half an hour from now, for about an hour. And then the temperature drops to -1 round about 6 o'clock, -3 at 8 o'clock, by 9 o'clock it's -4 for most of the night, and then 4 o'clock in the morning, which is always the worst time in the morning, isn't it? Round about the time I'm bound to have to go for a wee, it drops down to -5, and then from 8 o'clock tomorrow it'll start to warm up as the sun comes out. I say warm up, you know, -4, -3, -2, -1, and it's not going to be 0 till around about midday today. So now at the moment it is 0 degrees, and I'm okay wearing what I've got at the moment. So it'll be an experiment. So I'm more or less set up. I'm just going to get some wood, get a fire ready for when I need it later, and join me soon. So guys, the reason I've got this setup today is because this is the setup I was hoping to have used a bit more of last year. I haven't had a chance to use my Snugpak bag yet. I haven't bought myself a new sleeping bag for about 15 years. I've got a very old Vango, is it Vango Elite 3000 I think it's called, which I've had, I say, for about 15 years. It's a 3-season bag. And when we did the St Basil's sleep out, it was a very cold night. It was frost on the ground and ice, and I was a bit cold. Isaac's got an OEX 4-season bag, and he was warm, but I noticed that's only rated to a comfort level of around about 0 degrees. And I was umming and ahhing about what bag to buy. So I'm going to see if this is a bag I can use all year round, as long as I layer up. It's, as I say, it's going to get down to about -5 tonight, which is about as cold as it ever gets round here. -5 is rare, it doesn't happen a lot. You get down to -2, -3. So as I say, I chose this night particularly when I looked on the Met Office forecast, just to see. and if I think I'm going to die of hypothermia, I can always go into the house and warm up. But as I said, what I was wearing earlier, I'm quite comfortable out. As soon as I walk into the house, I feel as if I'm walking into a sauna due to my merino layers and stuff. So I'll have to see how it goes. So yeah, join me soon. And here comes the snow shower. Cool. Well, the snow shower's now stopped, dead on time as I said it would. It's not supposed to snow now again for the rest of the day, and you've got some blue sky appearing. There's some big logs on the fire now. It's definitely hot. It's dried out all my clothes anyway. That's really hot. It's 5:30. It'll be getting dark. Well, it's getting dark now, so it'll be dark very soon. I want to get some soup on, I'm getting hungry. So I've got some soup on the go. I made a big batch of this soup a few weeks back and froze loads of it into big bricks. So I've just got a big chunk of this which I brought out with me. Not surprisingly, it's still frozen. Put a chunk in the billy can and just melting it in the fire. So what am I having for pre-dinner drinks? I'm having an ale. Buttyback, Wye Valley Brewery. Buttyback is a Welsh term for little friend, and this Moorish bottle conditioned brew certainly has made a few friends in its time. Crafted from fine ingredients including extra pale Maris Otter malted barley, Butty is burnished gold in colour and boasts a smooth, satisfying taste. Oh, can't wait. And the ingredients are water, extra pale Maris Otter malted barley, crystal malted barley, flaked wheat, Fuggles hops, Golding hops, Brubbing cross hops and yeast. And this is one of my favourite beers actually. Oh yeah, look at that. That's done. So those pita breads are done. I'm keeping this by the side of the fire, has kept it nice and warm. So I'm going to eat, I'm hungry. Keeping it close to the fire like that has kept it really hot. I made a big batch of this soup a while back. In it is roasted butternut squash, which I roasted with some olive oil and garlic and paprika, onion, garlic, chili flakes, chicken stock, carrots, potatoes, black pepper. That was delicious. So guys, I'm going to go to bed now. It's about 7:30. I've been out a long time. It's a lovely clear night, stars in the sky. I've just put the last 3 pieces of wood in the fire. I'm going to pay a visit to the bathroom and get in the sleeping bag. Yeah, I'm sleepy now. So I am in the sleeping bag. I am snug, I'm warm. I'm not completely in because it's quite hot, but I'll wait for the temperature to equalise out a bit and then I'll decide whether I'm going to take my jacket off or not. The book I'm reading at the moment is this, In Search of the Dark Ages by Michael Wood. I read it once before, years ago, and I'm really interested in so-called Dark Age history, Anglo Saxon period of time. It's a fascinating read. It starts from the withdrawal of the Romans and goes through Alfred the Great, Offa, all that sort of stuff, right up to the Norman invasion, when officially the so-called Dark Ages ended, and it's fascinating. Our ancestors would have been well used to sleeping out under the stars. The smell of the fire. Completely different world. I've been reading a lot about Anglo Saxon times. As a matter of fact, I just watched a really good documentary about the Anglo Saxon Hoard, which is fantastic. If you ever get a chance to go and see the exhibit at Birmingham Museum, please go. I think it's the best thing I've ever seen in any museum anywhere. It's brilliant. I'll put a link to a really good short film about it on YouTube in the description, and I'll also put a BBC documentary that was done about it in the link too. So I hope you enjoy those. So I'm going to read for a bit and go to bed. If I wake up in the night, I'll let you know.
Morning, guys. It's 7 o'clock. The birds are singing. It's cold, and I'm getting up. Morning. So how was it? Cold. It's really cold this morning. The ground's rock hard. I thought the sleeping bag was alright. I had to layer up. I got hot when I first got in. Before midnight I was quite warm. I took my jacket off and I was fine. After midnight, by about 1:30, when it started to get really cold, I started to feel it, and I got up to go to the toilet, and when I got back I put my jacket on and then got back in, and that warmed me up a bit. And then I woke up, and then, well, no, I didn't actually go back to sleep really. I could have found it difficult to get back to sleep, but I was warm enough. But then 4 o'clock it got cold again, even with this on. I'd say cold, chilly, not cold. I don't know how much of that was the insulation underneath me. It normally works okay, but it's, as I say, this is exceptionally cold. My hands are really cold. I think once it gets down to -5, -6, which it was, well, it is now, I think you do need a winter bag. But anything down to about freezing, -1, you'd be fine in that, I think, as long as you were, you know, appropriate clothes on as well. But yeah, so it's a good experiment. I think this is going to be the last thing I do in the garden. I'm getting a bit fed up with it really. I'll need to go out, hopefully when lockdown ends, whenever that will be. I'll go out and do a overnighter somewhere and spend more time in the woods. And as I say, until then, the only other thing I'll be doing from HQ is the odd show and tell maybe, or show you some skills. But one of the things I need to do as part of the course is do a traditional bivvy out. I normally want to camp out, as I say, I normally use the hooped bivvy or a small one-man tent or something, and I've done this once or twice before. Strangely enough, not as much as I thought I had. So that's one thing. Another thing I've done, one thing I can tick off, and I'll be using it more. I've always wanted to use this traditional, just tarp, you know, just bivvy and top and bivvy setup more, and I think I will be from now on. But I'll wait for it to get a bit warmer, I think. I think if I'd have been in the hooped bivvy or a tent, I'd have been a lot better as well, of course. But anyway, thanks for watching. Thank you for joining me for the experiment. I'm really glad I did it. I'll catch you soon. Bye.